Good afternoon, YouTube. It is the 7th of September and I'm a bit late. It's Monday. I usually have these videos up by Sunday at the latest, looking at the weekly update on the weekly garden tours. But we had Father's Day this weekend, so things were a bit busier than normal. Alright, so just a quick one today to make up for the lost tour. So at the moment we have these 3 little tub beds that have the trellis there waiting, that have snow peas, marigold sunflowers, turnips and radishes. So we've got lots of new growth, and you can hear my son in the background, he's come home from school. Alright, we've got the grape, no new growth on that at the moment. I'm waiting in earnest for some new growth. We've got some new growth up there with the frilly lettuce. Seed pods are coming along. Still got those gorgeous flowers from the bok choy. I've popped some greens mix in here. So lettuce, mustard greens, spinach, bok choy, amaranth, and a few of them started to pop up, which is lovely. We've got some lettuce. And the strawberry. So my green apple has started to bud, which is fantastic. And a lot of things have burst into life this week. Got buds from the thornless blackberry. That's my son. We've got lots of new growth on the silverberries. And I was so excited that a lot of these new raspberries we got rare root online have started to come to life. Lots and lots and lots more new spring growth on the silverberries. Purple potted peas are coming along. And the trees have started to get new growth, which is fantastic, including, I think this one's a little apricot. I swapped plants for him, I think about 2 years ago. It was a tiny little 10 centimetre high, pardon me, thing. Alright, we've reorganised the greenhouse. Been busy this week. Lots of corn, sunflowers, lots of pumpkins, maize, lavenders, sweet corn's popping up, borage is looking great. Our little experiment with beans seems to be coming along alright. They're a bit slower, but they're fine. They don't seem to be getting frostbitten or anything in here. They're just slower to start, which is fine. Most of those pumpkins that were looking worse for wear didn't make it. We've got some here still, which were the mouldy ones that we tried to save. You can't save what you can't save. It's just too early. This one's a climbing pea, bush pea. Done a new plant out with okras and pumpkins and snake beans. Got our ferns, flowers, vines, passion fruit. That parsley that we talked about last week that I said that we bought because we want to try and save it, we separated some, which I'm hoping will perk back up. And the ones we didn't separate, the individual plants, they seem to be doing a bit better. I'll give it a bit of a trim in about a week and hopefully it jumps back to life. Alright, so we've got more pumpkins. We like pumpkins, as you can tell. And lots of chilies, lots of tomatoes. Some strawberries. The glass gem corn is really popping up now. Some of the flowers are really popping up now. So they're the gazanias and the pansies. And I can't remember what that one was. Oh, dahlias. Some more tomatoes have started to pop up from seeds. Spaghetti squash. Lebanese cucumbers. And I've planted melons, more glass gem corn, some basils, some okras, some white soul strawberries from seeds, some mini sweet capsicums, some chilies. We've got some pineapple sage down there that we're trying to save. We've got some fig cuttings, and an apple tree from seed, dragon fruit, little grapevines, more tomatoes. And then we'll have a look out here. Some more flowers. Hi, Max. And here we've got our little jungle mess full of our citrus and figs and locusts up the back, and gooseberries, new leaves on them. Figs are jumping to life with new leaves. Bush cherry. More figs, more citrus. And I moved an apple tree out today because it actually had about 4 or 5 flowers, so I was hoping the bees will get to that soon. So I'll have some apples set. So we've got a couple of cucumbers, lots of pea varieties. So this one is the telephone pole climbing pea. I haven't tried that one out before, so we'll see how that goes. The Oregon bush snow pea, the Yakimo giant snow pea. I've never tried that one before, but that looks interesting. It's got a bit more colour on it than the Oregon bush. Some basil planted, still hasn't popped up. Thai basil, sweet basil, some type of melons, so musk melons and honeydews, and this one's the cicada. Got a couple more popping up. They're very slow. They seem to be just as slow to start as I would say the cucamelon or the mini mouse melon. I haven't planted any yet. Got some strawberries that have flowers on them. Dandelion's still there. More snow peas. And then more flowers. Amaranth. Peas. Lots of these will need planting soon. Plums in flower. And you can hear my son jumping on the trampoline, which is fine. And I found this carrot growing there. I've never had much success growing carrots. I don't know why. They've always given up on me. So, yay for one lonely carrot. So, got the snow peas. Radishes. I think those can come out. One, two. See if I can keep some of the ones that are a bit littler in the ground. No. 3. They're a good size. See if I can put those back in. They're not bad. I'll have those with dinner. See what else we've got in here. More radishes. A lot of those can actually come out, I think. Wow. That was quite the bunch of radishes. Turnips. Those can probably stay in a little longer. Out. Lovely. This bunch can come out. My goodness, it's quite the radish harvest. What's this? Turnips. More time. Beets. Need more time. Rainbow beets. Still need more time. More beetroots. More turnips. Have a quick look over this side. Quite a lot, as you can see there. But all those need more time still, and that's perfectly fine. Alright. Blueberries are coming to life with new growth. Oh, don't you love cutting food sounds? I do. We've got all that beautiful German chamomile. We've got calendula has popped up, which is amazing. This warm weather we've been having has done it fantastically good. My youngberry has started to give new growth. The cuttings and the new plants I've dug up have actually done really, really well. Some have gone to their new homes, some I still have. So they're all putting new growth on, which is fantastic. Most are looking pretty good. Raspberries and silverberries. Got lots of raspberries, strawberries. I've got a tiny blackberry cutting, which actually has fruits on it. I checked the other day. I pulled it out and just have a quick look. got strawberries in punnets I need to pot up. Starting some rocket and some Malabar spinach and some rainbow chard. The rainbow chard has only needed a couple of days to start popping up, which is so fast. Which is amazing. Okay. And this is the apple I pulled out of the other shade house. It is a Crips pink apple. As you can see, a bargain from Bunnings the other year when they were clearing it out. And it has just the most beautiful pink buds and white flowers with little bits of pink on it. So hopefully, I would love just one apple. I'm not greedy, just one apple from that one this year. I didn't get any last year or the year before. Okay, so this is starting to take shape now. Cleaned it up a little bit, a bit more work to go. As you can see, with all my strawberry runners from last year, I've potted them up into their individual pots. Some will go to new homes. Some I will put into the garden front and back when it gets a bit warmer and they're a bit more established. I've just got the hanging basket with the strawberries down for some water. And with that one. Now this one is the pineberry planter. I've finally potted up the pineberries. I just have the musk or the bubbleberries to go. That's my strasberry planter. Pardon me. Need to clear my throat. Lots of strawberry pots, trying to make the use of all the space. We don't have a lot of space, we're in a rental, so making use of all the space is definitely the way to go. Thought I'd try a hanging pot with some snow peas. Now these ones are just the Oregon bush, so they're not going to get too long, but we'll see how that goes. I'm curious to see if that will work. I've got the elderberries, which have got a lot more growth on it since last week. Blueberries are starting to flower, which is fantastic. Really early, but fantastic. Hopefully we get a bumpy crop on that this year. My brother would be very happy. My fall raspberry starting to pop up, new growth. Fantastic. This little garden has got new growth on the blackberry, new snow peas, herbs have come to life. The beautiful broad bean flower is incredible. We've got new growth on the raspberry. We've got the gorgeous rosemary that just smells incredible. We've got the mint and the lamb's ear. Raspberries, the 2-year ones, are starting to give new growth. Little sneaky strawberries in there. More and more being added slowly to the little fairy garden. I still have to get that little solar powered fairy house out. More growth on the raspberries. As you can see over there next to the shed, the lamb's ear will grow anywhere. And it's amazing. Not only is sensory, but it has medicinal uses, I'm sure. But I love it. I think it's just the most amazing plant with the most amazing flowers when they bloom. More mint. More rosemary, lavender, and this is one of the best sights in spring, is the bees. I love seeing bees. It means they're pollinating all my flowers, all my fruits and veg. So that's it for this week. It was just a quick one, and I will have lots more, I'm sure, to show you next weekend. So if you like what you see, hit the like button, hit subscribe button, and leave me any comments down below. Let me know how your spring garden prep is going. Have you got bees in your garden? Have you got any plants planted already, or are you waiting with them inside or seedlings in a greenhouse? And what are you growing this year? Alright, until next time, bye.